Peace to hearts, is your boy Eru doing the Shotgun Podcast right now. Yo, the Dallas Mavericks and the Houston Rockets, they just made a trade, traded in Christian Wood for a various amount of things. I'm kind of pissed off at it. I had to jump on real quick. We'll talk about it. I think State's gonna pop in for a little while. It's the Knicks Podcast. Let's start the intro. Yeah, guys, man. I'm coming on here to talk about this Christian Wood trade. So I mean, listen, the Knicks. Listen, we love the Knicks so much and want the Knicks to do well as any other. The only thing that I ever ask for the Knicks is for them to have a clear path on what they want to do and just go. I don't care what they do. If they decide to keep Julius Randle, if they decide to trade him or do something, the thing is, you need to just do it. You know what I'm saying? Leading up to the draft, we have no clue what our team is going to do. And that to me is annoying, especially in the media capital of the world where like there's a million Knicks podcasts, man. How many times did I get a notification today that somebody went on, talking about the Knicks? We have an oversaturated market right now with Knicks fans making content on YouTube and Instagram and this, that, and the other. And then we have the largest media in the whole world. And we're not getting any reports. We're getting all these things talking about, RJ's training. Yo, man, these guys are supposed to train, man. When it comes to roster building and stuff like that, what is the front office doing, man? We have all these draft picks, we have all these young guys, and then we got a bunch of vets. No mix, nothing's happening. And then we got Tom Thibodeau as the main coach here, man. So Christian Wood, first of all, right? Let me not disrespect him because I know a lot of people hear Christian Wood and they just automatically just like, whatever, man. But listen, Christian Wood, if you want to compare him to the power forwards in the league, he's comparable to Julius Randle. He's comparable to Collins. Any power forward that you could think of in the NBA that's worth the damn. Christian Wood is right up there with the top five, top seven power forwards in the NBA. So that's saying something, man. So somebody with a post like that, going to a Dallas Maverick team that basically has nobody. They went to the Western Conference Finals. Took almost the 7 games or whatever whenever it was. With just Jalen Brunson, who was rumored to be leaving Dallas, and Luka Doncic, and a bunch of bums. So a team like that understands that they're close enough to get to where they want to go, which is get to the finals. Only one series away from getting to the finals. Getting Christian Wood is going to help them out, man. A lot of us want to get rid of Julius Randle, but 2010 and 5 is 2010 and 5. Christian Woods is close to 2010 and 5. I'm not going to pull up his stats. Not necessarily important, man. But let me just play this really quick. I'm going to play a clip of him scoring 39 points. So I mean, like, he's not going to do that every night, but he will do that. So let's just look at this, man. Put this up here, uh, and I play it without the sound. I just want to play the first couple of things here, man. He nice little floater into the lane driving. He could do that. He could finish on the inside. Here goes another pick and roll move here. Nice, found him out to shoot the three. So I mean, he's a stretch big. This is the move here against Chris Stapps. He goes baseline on him, just drives right past him, muscles him, and it just bangs it on him. So I mean, he's not a bad player. Chris Stapps is trying to bully him. He's not going to allow him to do that. He sets good picks, nice and strong, pushing guys off the spot, and then he'll spot up and shoot threes. So just looking at the guy's skill set, man, he's going to be able to contribute to an NBA basketball, especially to a team like Mavericks that have nobody. Now Luca has somebody to pass it to in the post, and this dude can also score. He can create his own shot. You can give him the ball. Look, he can go off the dribble, come in inside and finish strong. He can shoot the three, create his own shot, rebound, a block shots, and help Luca out there. Be the big man to help him out. So I mean, it's just frustrating. Like, so I mean, so listen, that's this is from Dallas's standpoint, but look at Houston. Houston gets rid of their star power forward. If you want to say he's a good player on a bad team or a bad player on a bad team, whatever you want to say. Christian Wood, on Dallas is going to do something. What does trading Christian Wood off the Houston Rockets do for them. Let me just pull up the actual tweets from here. The Woj bomb. Everybody got the Woj bomb today, so it's not like no super source that anybody has here. So this is the Woj bomb followed up by Tim McMahon, and then you got Shams at the bottom there. So we're just gonna focus right here in the middle here with the Adrian Wojnarowski. Christian Woods to Dallas for the 26th pick. I didn't even know this dude was still in the NBA. I guess they still had his rights. Trey Burke, I didn't even know he was still in the NBA. He's still signed to a team. Marquise Chris, which is like he's like the NBA equivalent to a freaking like 3-time felon. He's not somebody that's like valued too much around the league, especially the like all the different incidents that he has, so many fights and suspensions and stuff like that. Marquise Chris so early in his NBA career, so it's just a bag of garbage. The 26th pick is like a bag of garbage. Okay, Boban Marjanovic, whatever his name, he's a bag of garbage. Trey Young, right at this point in his career, is a bag of garbage. Marquise Chris is a bag of garbage, and they were able to get Christian Wood off of the Houston Rockets to Dallas for a bag of garbage. So what does that do for the Houston Rockets? Obviously, they're definitely looking to get one of these big men here. You're talking about Paulo, whatever his name is, and Chet, whatever his name is, and the other kid from from whatever. These are the guys that they're looking for. They have a set plan. They said, you know what, we're gonna rebuild with the youth. We're gonna add some of these young guys, Paulo, Chet, or the other kid. They're gonna get one of these guys, and that's how they're gonna build. They had the draft from last year, and then right now all the fan base, you can see what they're doing. As a fan of a basketball team, if I was a fan of the Houston Rockets, I would be so happy because you're looking at all these young guys, and then you see Christian Wood. Like, what is the point? So they basically throw away Christian Wood for the 26th pick. Burke is gonna be gone. Bogdan, all this garbage that they traded for Christian Wood, solid NBA player. They just traded him away for garbage. So it's addition by subtraction. As a fan of the Houston Rockets, I would be so happy right now. I would be cheering because at least I know that the Knicks, if this was the Knicks, that we are building towards something, man. So I mean, fast forward to what the Knicks are doing right now. What are the Knicks doing? What are the Knicks doing? The only thing that we have to hold our hats on is these workout tapes now. Every summer I get pissed off watching Julius Randle was showing off his abs. These guys doing the little stairmaster machine. Like, I'm supposed to be hyped up about that. I'm doing that. There's nobody had no cameras out, filming me, watching me train and stuff like that. So it's just extremely annoying following this team, and just like we don't have no clue what we're doing. Julius Randle, after everything that's happened this offseason, he should be gone. There was a trade before this one that I wanted to make a video for, just to talk, but this doubles down on it. It's just that teams, they know exactly what they want to do. Check out the Sacramento Kings. They had one of the best point guards in the draft, and they traded him away to Indiana to bring in a Sabonis. Sorry for New York in the background. As you guys can see, I'm in a different area because there's a lot of things going on in the crib here. So that's the reason why I haven't really been able to post lately, because all the stuff going on in the crib now. But it's just crazy, man. Like, it's extremely frustrating, man. It's extremely frustrating as a Knicks fan watching this stuff. Because I mean, you can see with Sacramento, they went and got Sabonis, and then they have the point guard that they have here. They drafted 3 point guards. They already had one. They drafted 2 back to back. So they traded one off and kept one. So they got their backup or possibly person that can slide right next to them. Talking about Davion Mitchell. Maybe he could sit next to Swiper. Maybe those 2 guys could be the backup. And then they got Sabonis. And then no telling what they're gonna do next. But at least as a fan of the Sacramento Kings, I could look at their roster and say, listen, I know what they're trying to do here. I have an idea what they're trying to do. They're trying to get experienced players here to fill out the roster and finally start winning. So I can get behind it. I can get behind it. They have certain NBA players there, that all they need is extra guys in it with more experience to build around, and then they'll be able to boost themselves up to at least get into the playoffs, man. That's what I can see what they're trying to do. What are the Knicks trying to do? Quentin Grimes, we don't know what he's gonna be, but at least we know he's a rookie and we love him. We can see the type of game he's gonna have. You can see Quentin Grimes, you can see Deuce McBride, you can see the what he's doing in the G League. That's exciting, but it doesn't help what we're trying to do. We got Tom Thibodeau, Julius Randle, we got RJ. They're just running these guys into the ground. and I just don't know what we're doing. So I mean, what would make me happy right now after watching these teams make moves that obviously shows what they're focused on as a franchise, right? What would make me happy right now is to uplift all these young guys that we have, man. Obi Toppin right now, he deserves to be up there. Quentin, you know, what's the name? Clay Anthony. I said Clay Anthony. Lord have mercy. I'm just extremely frustrated, guys. I'm thinking about quickly. I'm thinking about Clay Anthony early, but I'm thinking about quickly. Quickly elevate him to the starting point guard spot. Do Brad as the backup point guard. Get rid of Walker. Get rid of Nerlens Noel. Get rid of all these guys. You got Derrick Rose on the roster. Okay, keep him around because you want to keep him around for veteran presence and he can still contribute. Okay, fine. I'm good with that. You got to keep some of these vets around. Fournier, I'm okay with keeping Fournier around. Because Fournier actually wants to be here and he rocks with the young boys. You know what I'm saying? And he reps New York, so I'm down with it. Julius Randle, get him out of here, man. We can't go through another season with him, wilding the way that he was last year. It's a distraction. The rest of the team don't rock with it, man. Here's another player on Houston. That dude Sungun. If you watch him, I mean, the dude looks like Sabonis's dad. Whatever his first name is. Used to play for Portland. A great passer. Able to see the floor and stuff like that. So I mean, they're not running a point guard over there. So I guess they're going to be looking to repeat what Denver has been doing with Jokic at making the center the passer and having elite guys like Green and the other dude Porter, having Green and Porter in the backcourt, which neither one is really a point guard, but they're both dynamic scorers. Man, come on, you can see what they're trying to do there. You can see what they're trying. Put Powell next to these guys. Now you got Sungun and you got Paolo, you got your Green and you got Porter. What else do you need over there? They have adequate, they have tape. That's an adequate starting five that these guys can build. Next year I could see them, tickling the playing, getting into the playing or tickling the players. I could see them doing that. Or maybe the year after that, I could see these guys actually in 2 years being in the playoffs and being a team that nobody could fuck with. What are the Knicks doing right now? Which direction are we going? It's extremely frustrating, man. Like, listen, I don't care what guys are doing in the offseason to train. Because nobody cares about what I'm doing. I'm not a professional athlete. Most of the guys watching here, most of the demographics, whatever, all you guys are fat bastards too. Ain't nobody working out. You know what I'm saying? But if you decide to work out and change your body, ain't no cameras coming out. Nobody give a damn how many sit-ups you're doing. It's like whatever, bro. Like if you work or whatever, you go into a job or maybe you're a businessman or something like that. Nobody's gonna give a damn if you walk in there with a six pack. It's like, bro, let's get to work. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to work. The NBA basketball player, I'm not excited if these guys are working out. They're supposed to. They're freaking NBA super athletes. They're the world's greatest athletes. Some of the world's greatest athletes playing in the NBA, man. Of the world. You're talking about 500 players in the NBA. All these guys are top level athletes, man. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like miss me if I see these guys on that stupid that machine that you see them doing like that. Who cares if you see them guys on a bike going really fast on a bike or putting up shots? They're supposed to do that. They're supposed to do that. Don't nobody see me putting money on my Metro card and be cheering for me. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. So shout out to State. You just hit me up. So State can't join. So State's having some problems too, man. So we'll talk about him soon. I think he hurt his hand, stuff like that, man. So we'll talk to him and check in and make sure he's good and stuff, man. So me and State we'll probably talk maybe Friday. So we got a lot to talk about, man. Leading up into this draft, I really want these Knicks. I want Leon Rose to pick a path, bro. Pick a path and let's just do it. Whatever it is, don't be afraid, man. Don't be afraid. If you want Julius Randle, if you want him on the roster, fine. Then let's get rid of some of these bulk of young guys. Trade 2 or 3 of them guys. Maybe with a vet and some draft picks, and bring another player in here. That's what Sacramento did. Why you mean to tell me that we can't go get a Sabonis? We don't need Sabonis, but a Sabonis, which is like a dangling all-star player. You mean to tell me we cannot get a dangling all-star player? If that's what Leon Rose wants to do. If that's what Leon Rose wants to do, I could say, okay, bam, the Knicks are trying to win now. We got Tom Thibodeau. We went and added another all-star caliber player. Okay, I can see what they're doing. Right now, we're not doing shit. We're not doing shit. So listen, man. I want to say hi to you guys. Talk to the chat here for a little while before we get up out of here. Yo, if anybody wants to call in, man, I think we could do that. Get some calls in here. I'll put the caller number here. This is the caller number. You gotta give me a second because I am ghetto. This is not a NBA network broadcast. You know what I'm saying. This is just some dude in his fucking kitchen because his quote unquote studio got fucked up. You know what I'm saying, because of whatever's happening here in my crib. But it is what it is. I want to know what you guys, if you guys are free right now, you feel like talking. I want to know what the fuck you guys think about this whole thing, man, because it is really pissing me off. Like, just watching random bullshit teams and bullshit GMs just pick off and just do what they want to do. And here we are arguing about who's in the finals. Oh, we need to find somebody to guard this guy. We got to find somebody to guard this guy. Well, we need to get more wings because Boston has wings. Or we need to do this to combat that. No, no. You know, NBA teams are not doing that. You have to try to win with what you have. And then if that happens to work, then other teams gotta guard you now. So I would never waver from that thought process, man. So anyway, let's say hi to you guys. You got Danny Ramos is here. If the Mariners are taking Woods, then the Blazers may take yo. If the Blazers want to win now, absolutely the Knicks need to talk to the Blazers and see what we can get for them. They have plenty of players over there that we could take. Me and State had an argument about their young boy over there, Mr. Simmons, Anthony Simmons. We had an argument about him because I'm thinking, like, why would they trade that dude? You know what I'm saying? But I get it. A team like Houston, they traded Christian Wood for a bag of shit, basically. A bag of shit, because they know what they want to do. They know they're about to draft their power forward for the future that's going to build with their young guys there. And Dallas, they were able to squeeze to plick off a dude that could be a 1-2 punch, 1-2-3, a third option, because Brunson is there. Brunson ain't going nowhere. You got Luca, you got Brunson, and then you got you got a Christian Woods now. Now you got a three-headed monster there with Bullock still playing defense, and then you got a ragtag group of guys there. I can see them getting Mitch Robinson. Straight like that. I can see them getting Mitch Robinson. If they got Mitch Robinson, that would be a really good pickup for them. And that would solidify what they're trying to do over there. You know, and there you go. And now you're cooking with grease. Now you're talking about a team at the cusp of making the NBA Finals, and now they put together a Finals team because they needed big man support, and getting Christian Woods and possibly signing Mitch Robinson to the mid-level exemption or something like that. That's something that makes incredible sense for a team like Dallas, man. So I mean, if the Knicks got rid of Mitch Robinson, who cares? If the Knicks trade Julius Randle to Portland, if we can squeeze out Anthony Simmons and possibly get their seventh, what did they got, the seventh pick over there, and possibly get the seventh pick. Maybe we send somebody else over there to make a sweep. That's what the fuck we need to do. Let's say if we was to do that, then we need to do that, fam. If Portland wants Julius Randle, to go over there with Dame and some of the guys they have over there, it makes sense. They got Dame over there. They got Julius Randle. They got what's the name of the other center that they have there. They got guys that they can work out. They work around a team there to make something happen. If they're trying to win now, Dame is trying to win now. That team is trying to get the best of the best team together built around Damian Lillard, because they're not trading Damian Lillard. So it is what it is. They got the other dude. They traded this cat. Whoever they traded for, I'm just so frustrated. Who gives a fuck? But if they want Julius Randle, we need to give him up, because we already have. If they did that, then we will understand that, okay, we're building with the young guys. If we get Anthony Simmons for Julius Randle, even without the draft pick, if we just did that, now you're talking about quickly with Simmons in the backcourt. That's nice. I'm good with that. I'll put RJ at the small four. You want to talk about, we need wings? This guy, what's his fucking Cam Reddish is behind him now. Cam Reddish could be his backup. You got Obi Toppin at the power forward, and whoever else we want to put. We got Jericho Sims coming back. Whoever else we want to put in at the power forward spot. Now put that group out. Now I can go to war with that. That's something I can believe. I can see what the Knicks are doing. Right now. I don't see what they're doing, man. It just drives me crazy. Shout out to Pudge. What's up, Pudge? You got Mellow Fellow. Shout out to Mellow Fellow. Shout out to Cully too. Cully hit me up because I posted something with Carmelo Anthony, right? So Carmelo Anthony is working out with his son, which is great. So I posted it because I'm showing him love, and he's like, "Yo, you ain't rocking with him like that," And it's the truth, man. But that's the thing. You can. I love the Knicks, man. I love the Knicks, but I could talk shit about my Knicks, but I still love the Knicks. So I mean, Carmelo Anthony, I could talk about his game. From my perspective, my thoughts process about Carmelo Anthony's game is true. He's a really good player at this point in his career. Is one way, but when he was in his prime, he was selfish. And Phil Jackson tried to build around him. It didn't work because Phil Jackson got his own issues. When it did work, because we had a whole bunch of veterans that weren't worried about Melo. They was worried about the job at hand. And then Melo was just free to do what he wanted to do. Woodson was there to coach the rest of the guys. The reason why we weren't able to win the following year is because we didn't double down on that. We never doubled down on what we succeeded in. That first year with Julius Randle, we did not double down on the defense and the hardcore play that we played there. We got rid of Bullock. We should have kept him. Hindsight is 2020. We should have got more tough guys here to add to that, and then we would have had something. But now we let a year go by. Now we're back to where we started from. So now we have to draw a line in the sand and start over again, man. You got to trade for PG-13 or trade on Rose and Trey Jones and Rand. You're going crazy. You're going crazy, White Falcon, man. But I get it, man. We need to do something. We need to do something. I don't know if the Clippers are going to trade, PG-13, man. For Julius Randle, I mean, who are we going to give up? That's another podcast for another day. I'll probably do something tomorrow. Throw it out there. Some new podcast segment idea. So just tune in for that, man. Derrick Rose, Melo, and Taj as vets. Listen, man. We getting these vets, but we don't have a team. We need to focus on a path, man. That is the number one thing I'm trying. The point of this podcast, we need to choose a path and then go down that path. You know what I'm saying? Trade Julius Randle. Everybody named mother, every Knicks fan wants Julius Randle out of here. If that is the plan to get Julius Randle out of here, he should be gone already. Christian Woods just got traded for a bag of shit. Julius Randle could have been traded already. If the Knicks really wanted to go down that route, he would be gone. And listen, just do it, fam. What I'm saying? If you don't want to trade Julius Randle and you wanted to see if this team win, you cannot sit on your hands and say, okay, just run it back. We can't do that, man. We can't do it. I cannot enjoy the team this way. We cannot build and look and see this is what we're doing. We cannot. Salute to Geraldine. Was good. White Falcon, what else you saying here? Small forward. All these small forward, elite. No, I mean, listen, man, we got RJ Barrett. We got RJ Barrett. If we get a decent guard to play with, whatever, then RJ Barrett goes to the 3. So what kind of wings do we need? We got Cam Reddish. So if we keep RJ and Cam Reddish, we got our wings already, man. You know what I'm saying? So who else do we need? They seem to like this dude, Fallon, whatever his name is, that they picked up. He's working out, doing the step machine with the guys and shit. We got him. So maybe they want Farron to be the 3rd string wing. So we got enough wings. We got enough wings that can compete in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So we need to put the rest of the roster together. We don't need vets. We don't need to bring Melo in here to be like the I don't know, the freaking bathroom monitor or something like that. I don't know what the hell we bringing Melo in for. It's crazy, man. So anyway, what's up, Pudge? Man, I remember I put 40. Yeah, yo, you put $40 on your MetroCard mad fast. Did anybody come out and take a picture? Did anybody want to report? Did anybody make a podcast after you put $40 on your MetroCard? Man, come on, man. Shit is ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy. I lost my pace here. I clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, so I mean, RG Brown was good. Lord have mercy. Something I saw here. I appreciate you too, man. Listen, I come on here. This is a shotgun podcast. I just, it just grinded my gears to this point where I needed to come on here and just say something really quick. But you guys are here, so let me say what's up to you guys. Yeah, man. Woods got traded, bro. Woods got traded. I'll put it up again for you, man. It got traded. I'm quite sure everybody got the Bulls bomb. Set the notifications for awards announcing because that's the only motherfucker that matters. And if you like Shams, set it for Shams too. And those are the only tweets that you need to know. Tim McMahon is trying to throw his 2 cents in there, talking about the whole Paolo Banchero and Chet Holmgren. They was talking about clearing playing time for Sagun. That's obvious. I don't need this jackass to come on in and make a tweet talking about, oh, this is what they're trying to do and blah, blah, blah. I know that. As soon as the trade was made, bam, I know what they're doing. I know what they're trying to do. That's what I want for the Knicks. I want something to happen where we know, bam, that's what we're trying to do. I'm with it. I'm with all the smoke. I don't care what it is. I don't care what direction the Knicks do. If we decided to double down and get another star, trade some of these young guys and get another like all-star caliber guy or somebody, along those lines, or maybe even getting another guy along Fournier's talent level. If you was to get somebody like that, I'll be with it, man. Let's rock with it. Let's double down and pick a path and just go for it, fam. Joe Dean, yeah, he really got traded, man. These NBA teams, they could do what the fuck they want, man. The official offseason then doesn't start until after the playoffs. It doesn't start to I want to say after the 4th of July is when all these stuff goes into effect. But teams can make trades. They can make trades that just won't officially go through paper wise until a certain date. But they can make trades. It is Push. That is a good move. For Dallas, like I said, they get their third option. You got Luca, and then you got Brunson with who they're gonna pay, and then you got Christian Woods. You got a three-headed monster there. They got Bullock. They could be there as a defensive three, shoot the 3-and-D guy. You know what I'm saying? They like I said, they got Luca and Brunson in the backcourt, Christian Wood, and who they gonna have at center? Throw the mid-level exemption at Mitch Robinson and let it rock. If Mitch Robinson, if that situation was to happen and Mitch Robinson don't take it, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. Yeah, I could totally see it because they love Tyson Chandler out there, and Mitch Robinson is basically Tyson Chandler's bastard son. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he drooled too much on his pillow, and they made a science experiment and turned Tyson Chandler into Mitch Robinson. They basically look the same too. Same hairy armpits. It's just that Tyson Chandler never grew his hair out. You know what I'm saying? He used to grow his hair when he was younger. So yeah, basically, Wilson Chandler and Mitch Robinson is the same damn person. Shout out to Kang. Let me get I got so many pictures up here. Let me get the Kang on here. Shout out to State. We got Kang here in the Kang universe, bro. Mitchell Robinson and Tyson Chandler are the same person. I'm convinced. You know what I'm saying? So listen, that's good for them. How does that fit with what the Knicks are trying to do, man? What's good? We got Juby Da Tubi. Yeah, I feel like if I say one of these things, I'm gonna grow a tail or something like that with some of your names. Trade Randall in a future pick for Sacramento's 4. Yeah, but it's salary, fam. So what are we getting back? We got to get something back. Frees up minutes. Yeah, frees up many. It gets us Ivy. Okay, cool. But Sacramento could use Ivy as well. So what are we giving Sacramento? Aside from just giving trading Randall, because they got Sabonis. Do they want Randall and Sabonis? They might. It's worth a try. That's what I love all of these ideas because I might not agree to it, but the shit might happen. These NBA teams are freaking retarded. Shout out to all retarded people. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But some of these these people that run NBA teams, they make fun of us, the podcasters. Look at this guy in his kitchen talking shit to himself. Yeah, but look at these NBA GMs that got millions of dollars at their assets and everything that they could possibly want at any time. They have all the resources and they still fuck it up. Are you kidding me? I'm just talking about these guys working out. They supposed to work out. They're supposed to work out. They supposed to work out. Mitchell Robinson, 4th year in the NBA, about to be a free agent, go to another team, is still shooting 40-something% for the free throw line. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's ridiculous. If your job is to play basketball, why aren't you good at it? Jesus Christ. Shout out to all the Christians and stuff, saying the Lord's name in vain. I already got Charles, chastised for that. I say a lot of stuff on there, man. If you're gonna chastise one thing, you gotta chastise it all. I say a lot of crazy stuff on here. Somebody said something about Turner. So Miles Turner is somebody that we can use. What's going on with Indiana? I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what Indiana's doing. They went and got their point guard of the future. They went and got what's the other dude from Sacramento? The 3-point shooter. They went and got a 3-point shooter, so now their backcourt is set. They got they still got Brogdon over there. So they got players that are dangling there. So if the Knicks were to trade for Brogdon, even though he's injury prone, at least I can say to myself, okay, I know what they're trying to do. They just brought in Brogdon. He's a former All-Star. I get it. They're trying to bring in former All-Stars here to double down on Julius Randle, some of the guys that we got in here. Tom Thibodeau likes tall point guards. Brogdon comes in here. I get it. So now Alec Burks is not your point guard. You got Brogdon as the point guard. Okay, I get it now. God, hopefully that they put some crazy glue on his knees or like his vagina injuries that he's been having, throughout his career, Brogdon. If he can get himself together, then he will be a good point guard with Julius Randle. I get it. I totally get that. If we want to make a trade to get Miles Turner along in that deal, then let's freaking do it. Double down on it. Let's go. Let's get it over with. Let's get it over. What are we playing around for? At this point, if other teams are making moves like this, and Knicks got all these assets, assets for what? For what? We have the assets to make moves. Let's do it already, man. Let's do it. What are we waiting for? Like, are we waiting? Oh, we're gonna see who was available at 11. What? What? Oh my God, Evil Raven, what's good, man? You just here and I rewind on the show. You got me. Yeah, listen, man. That's my job here. I do things differently here for a purpose. I do things differently here because everyone else tries to be cookie cutter. Everybody tries to copy each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only one, in my opinion, that's just still raw. I'm a freaking podcast, yo. I'm not ESPN. I don't have nobody behind me. I don't have a team behind me. Nobody's funding me. My wife don't even want to help me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just by myself. And this is what I do. This is what I enjoy, how I enjoy my team. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Numbers up there if you guys want to talk. Let's get it in. Yo, State, man, if you want to pop in, hit the call in, and you can jump in that way if the live isn't working. So it's crazy, man. Oh man, it's a lot of stress being a Knicks fan. I would be so happy if we would just pick a path. That's it. Pick a path. Let me do this while I'm waiting here. I'll put the Tankathon here because Tankathon doesn't have a lot of bugs. So let's put Tankathon up here and let's talk about the almighty 11th seed, Mr. State. All right, talk about the almighty 11th seed and who's available. Because everyone still wants to talk about this draft like we haven't talked about it till we're blue in the face. But I get it. We love it, man. We love talking about what could happen, what possibly could happen. Forget about trading up because I seriously doubt we're gonna do that. Because Sacramento is trash. Okay, Sacramento is trash. All right. If you don't believe me, ask my man right here. Okay, my man will tell you straight like that. Sacramento is
trash. Trash.
Trash. Okay, Sacramento is trash. So they need Jaden Ivey, bro. They need Jaden Ivey. So anyway, let's put this up here. I'll put it a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. Tankathon. How many times have you seen it? Look, if we let it go, we don't get the top guys. We let Jaden Ivey go to Sacramento and become, Dwayne Wade. Shannon Sharp, he could fall down. Keegan Murray's decent. Talk about shooting guards. You got Dwayne Daniels, Dyson Daniels. He could fall all the way down to us at 11. McDermott. I think McDermott's gonna be the second guard drafted, in my opinion. Got AJ Griffin. He could fall down to 11. Who else we got here? Johnny Davis. Look, they got him at 12. The Knicks can get Johnny Davis at 11. I think a lot of people will be very happy if he was to get Johnny Davis at 11. You know what I'm saying? If he got Johnny Davis at 11, okay, lock it up. Be all good. If the Knicks were to go pick somebody with a little bit more seasoned, 22 years old, Ochi Abagaji, whatever the hell his name is, I'll be good with that too. Even my man here, Malachi Branham, people are talking him up. So I mean, if he's that good, then fuck it. Let's draft him. If he's that good, let's draft him. To hell with it. Well, my question to you is, what's the difference between Malachi Brogdon and Johnny Davis? What's the difference? What's the difference between those guys and Benedict Mathurin and Dyson Daniels and whoever is Shaden Sharp? What's the difference between those guys? There's no difference because all those guys can pop, or all those guys can be freaking John Thompson or John Thomas or whatever Jenkins. Excuse me, John Jenkins. Any of those guys can be John Jenkins, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? So what are we even arguing about with the 11th pick? So I mean, if the Knicks was to get any of those guys, so what? What is that? What is that showing you? What is that showing? Oh yeah, we drafted well. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. You don't know what the fuck you're doing, fam. Leon Rose, I'm sorry. If we go into the draft and we let it rock and we just get which is good. It's still good if we go in there and get Johnny Davis. Because look, Tankathon got Johnny Davis going at 12. If we was to take Johnny Davis at 11, I think everybody would be happy and whatever. But if that's the only thing that we do on draft night, then Leon Rose, you are trash. You are trash, bro. Straight like that. What is the hope? Let's get Johnny Davis in here. Okay, we will build in the youth. Yeah, well, we still got Julius Randle. What the fuck is he doing here? What are we doing with these guys, man? So that's what's frustrating me about this whole thing. So I got some more people popping up in. I'm gonna wrap it up, man. I'm just going crazy, man. What do you call SoCon? Do we need another power four, man? You know, uh, I don't know, man. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yo, what's up, Cully, man? I told you I might come on or not. I don't know, man. I popped on because I just got the feeling. Literally, as soon as I was about to turn the computer off and stuff like that, I get a Woj bomb with this Dallas Houston trade, man. So it ruffled my feathers, man. It drives me crazy. But like I don't understand why the Knicks can't just pick a path. So for those that are just popping in now, please go to the replay and just listen to what I was saying in the beginning. That way you can get a real true understanding of what I'm saying without me having to repeat it over and over again, man. So I got to do a better job of posting when I'm going to post, and stuff like that. But sometimes you just got to let it out, man. Sometimes you got to rub it out. Sometimes you got to rub one out. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel me? Sometimes you got to rub one out. You know, these big men are a dime a dozen. I technically don't want to draft a big man. We already got, we already drafted a big man last year. We already drafted a big man last year. Jericho Sims. People say, "Oh, Jericho Sims." Yeah, but you guys waited 4 years for Mitchell Robinson to become something. He still ain't shit. You've been waiting for Frank Ntilikina to grow into something. He still ain't shit. He might not even be in the NBA next year. How many other players did we say, "Oh, we're gonna wait and develop," and they ain't do nothing? Jericho Sims is up next. I like Jericho Sims. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he stink. But I still like him. You know. Ah, yeah, yeah. Hey, listen, man. I'm still sober for anybody that gives a damn, because nobody cares about that. I'm still sober. I haven't had a drink since January 1st, and I'm still hyped. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all you guys here. Kaiser Soze 718. What's good, man? I haven't seen you in a minute. Randall is straight. Yo, man. Yo, I'm tired of saying that. I gotta let somebody else.
Trash.
Julius Randall is
Trash. Trash.
Don't stutter.
Trash.
If you wasn't sure,
Trash.
is trash. Pure trash, man. You know what I'm saying? I made a podcast a few days ago. Yeah, listen, go back and look at some of these old podcasts. I think I do a decent job on these things, man. So I was talking about like a legacy and stuff going on in the past and stuff like that. Like we need to just go back to what we've been doing good. Everyone talks about the last 20 years, but we have a legacy as a franchise with the way that we've developed our teams, man. The 60s Knicks, and the 90s Knicks. There's something very similar with the two. It's not just defense. You know what I'm saying? It's the team play. You want to talk about alpha males? We talked about alpha males with State in the last podcast. Please go back and check out the last two podcasts. We talked about alpha males and that type of thing. We had two teams that won championships. Well, they didn't win the championship in the 90s, but they were very close. But they're champions in our minds because we still can't stop talking about them. Right? All those guys were alpha males. The whole team. Men will be men. Men get it together and figure it out and be strong for themselves and each other. You don't need somebody else to be strong for another guy to make him be strong. What are we talking about here, man? We're not talking about a dad and his kids. Shit is crazy, man. It's crazy, man. Oh my god. Oh yeah, yeah. What DNA say? What DNA be saying to rap battles? Get Randall the fuck out of here. I got you, man. Liam Rose, Tibbs, and the whole scandal. Get the fuck. Yeah, man. I'm with it, man. Yeah, but we got to get these bars off soon, Cully. We've been talking about it for a while, man. But I'm trying to get, like I said, as you can see, I'm in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen. Whoop whoop. Got the pot, got freaking whisk twisted like a what they say? Like a stir fry. I'm in here in the kitchen cooking up these podcasts. But anyway, it's your boy Eru. I'm up out of here because I'm gonna start to bug out and stuff and just say a lot of wild shit, man. But listen, man, this your boy Eru. I'm gonna be here, popping in at random, with me and Mr. State and various other people too, man. Tune in for more content because I have some other ideas that I would like to get out there. I hope you guys enjoy it. But subscribe, follow what the boy's doing. And I'm not a boy, I'm a grown ass man. follow what this grown ass man is talking about, and we could build together, man. So anyway, I see you guys later. As I've been doing since the beginning of the podcast, before fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb, salute, and I see you motherfuckers later, man. Peace.